there were not all the days where we were shooting the stunts. There were many days where we were free. And when we were free, all of us, except when somebody was unwell or whatever, all of us were together having fun, whether it was going to a Spanish club. There were so many clubs there, like there was this one time, whether we were going to these clubs, or we were going to yachts, or we were renting out yachts and going to, and all of us were together. Me, Ritvik, Lopa, Vahi, everybody was together. There was a strong statement in one of those articles that Ravi, Karan Vahi and Ritvik Dhanjani hate Lopamudra Raut. Yeah. So there is no such thing. So what happens is you're constantly in a space, you're having a lot of fun with each other, you're constantly hanging out in each other's rooms. We were always doing that. We were always chilling together. Only even after the stunts, all of us were together. So in a show, there is obviously going to be some sort of debate at some point of time that will come up, some sort of argument that may come up. Now, a disagreement that may come up vis-a-vis a stunt, vis-a-vis something else, vis-a-vis the execution of the stunt, whatever. Now, when that debate is happening, it just comes and gets over. But when a third person is seeing it, so the Chinese whispers and getting lost in translation and all of that, by the time it reaches to an nth level which is sitting in India, it has become this catastrophic thing that has gone down. But so there is no such thing, and we are as fond of Lopa as we are fond of everybody else. In fact, to be honest with you, there is a lot that I have taken from Lopa. Her persistent attitude in terms of a stunt or in terms of a task during Bigg Boss, in terms of the show during Bigg Boss, it got her to the finals there. And here also, the way she would, I can't tell you much about the show and her progression in the show.
She actually shared a lot with us also in an interview.
But what I can tell you here is that she is one of the most persistent and headstrong people that I met in the show, and I've taken that attitude from her. So how we tend to rub off on each other, there could be something that she may have taken from me, but this is one fantastic trait of hers that I'm going to try and make my own. So she's you keep learning so many things. So in fact, there is a small get-together that is probably going to be happening at my place once I get back to Mumbai. On the 29th, I'm trying to have the third episode screening at my place, and we were in fact going to do it on the 18th also, when there was a press conference in Mumbai. We were all going to go back to my place, but unfortunately, and Lopa was the first one who was extremely excited. Let's do this, So I like that also about her. So hopefully on the 29th, all of us are going to meet again. You're going to see some pictures. You're going to see some happy pictures. So there is no such thing. It's obviously
a fights.
No, there were healthy debates, and in my books also, there is this. It's all right to disagree. It's not all right to disrespect. So there is nothing that has happened to the extent that we can't be friends again. And those small arguments may have happened, and we didn't even think about it. It came as a shocker to me when I read that, and we laughed it off, of course. Not a shocker is again a big word, but me and Lopa, we discussed and we were laughing about it. Ki ye kya hai? Kahan ka hai? So she has no clue, just like we have no clue. But I'm a kind of person who would try to backtrack things and see ki yahan se kahin aaya, yahan se kahin aaya. So maybe at some point of time there were some arguments which may have happened and which got evaporated almost instantly. We might be chilling that day only after that. But pata nahi, hame to yaad bhi nahi hai wo kahan se kahan aayi baat. It's a decision that they will take.
Okay.
And there are so many people who, no, I can't. It's not my space. I can't even say it to my own family members. These are critical decisions that only an individual can take for himself. Like there are so many times that people come up and ask us, when are we going the family way? Well, we are not anytime soon. And that's a decision that we will take for ourselves. Even if some people in our family feel otherwise, or even if friends feel otherwise, but that's a decision that the couple has to take. So Ritvik and Asha are very close friends, but even in the best of friends, there has always got to be that one line which you must not cross. That's a decision that he should take, and only if and they might have some priorities to meet before that. They might have some things and some thoughts before they go ahead for it, and they should meet that and only then decide. That's completely okay. If not today, then tomorrow. I got married when I was 30. So it's okay. It's about the right marriage. It's about the right way of getting married and in the right frame of mind, rather than for the sake of or at the spur of it or some impulsive thing. So I'm very fond of them, even though in my heart of heart I wish that they get married really fast. But